Sometimes everything is very easy. In other years, you have to fight for each single grape here, and that makes it so exciting. And especially in those years where you have to fight for each grape. We're in the southwestern part of Germany, in the Nahe region. Monzingen is the village we're in, and that's pretty much the upper end of the region. It's a relatively cool place, surrounded by forests and highlands. The usual harvest today starts a bit earlier than in earlier times. When I was a child, I can remember that most times during harvest I had cold fingers, and it really was sometimes quite unpleasant. Today we are even working in t-shirts as we are starting mid-September, end September, starting with grapes for sparkling wine, quickly afterwards for Cabinet, which is the lightest of our wines and which, just as well as the sparkling wines, needs to have certain acidity. Then we do have a little bit of Pinot Gris and Pinot Blanc, which also is usually amongst the early grapes to be picked. And then we proceed with Riesling qualities. The further we proceed, usually the more botrytis we get. And this botrytis is quite important and necessary for the noble sweet wines. For these, we are selecting grapes which are infected by this fungus. And for anything else, we don't want to see anything of that. For such noble sweet things like Beerenauslese and Trockenbeerenauslese, there we need to have sometimes even berry by berry, like the word Trockenbeerenauslese says, single berry selection. It's all about healthy grapes, wines which are in a good balance, so never too vigorous and also not too weak that they can get diseases much easier. I think the great talent of Nahe Riesling is finesse. So the biggest aim is to achieve and preserve this finesse and elegance. I'm looking for balance in my wines. They shouldn't be too serious, telling a lot about their origin, and be still great fun to drink. I came to the conclusion that there is actually nothing I would exchange for my current job, because I love nature, I love to work with my hands and be creative to some extent as well. So I couldn't imagine anything else.